Now let's get into, man. Now let's segue over to the undercard of that mega bout, man. And let's talk a little bit about Mikayla Mayer versus Alycia Baumgardner. So Baumgardner is now the unified champ and took away the belts from Mikayla Mayer in what was a pretty solid fight. Was not as good as
Nah.
Clarissa and Savannah. You know, a lot of people lamented that, you know, what we saw is a lot of barking from both ladies. We didn't really see that bark transpire in the ring, although it was a good fight.
It was a good fight.
You know, Alycia Baumgardner came away with the victory. You gotta say off the rip that she's probably a better boxer, more athletic, more agile than
More
McKenna.
power.
You
Like I
know,
said, the power
right,
was definitely a big
right.
difference also.
Right. And so we saw a lot of those things. But then also on the Mikayla Mayer side, we saw certain spots from Mikayla Mayer
Yeah.
after Baumgartner started off to a fast and furious start. Because in my book, man, I would have had Baumgartner probably up 3-0. I would have had her up 3-0 in the fight. And then the tables kind of turned a little bit where Mikayla Mayer kind of came on. And that's where things got dicey. And you saw it get dicey on the scorecards, where one judge had Mikayla Mayer winning, but then the other two judges had Alycia Baumgardner edging Mikayla out. So, Q, give me your take, bro, on that bout. And again, like we stated before, there is no rematch clause. There
Nah.
is no rematch clause.
Yeah. And Bumgarner
So,
say, quote,
yeah, she said,
"Now that girl ain't getting no rematch."
right.
Hey, what I will say, brother, and that and on everything. If I don't like you for real, I'm not getting you. Why would I give you another chance? No, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't like each other, brother. It is
Right,
obvious.
right,
Like, the
right.
way she even said that, you know, and it was just funny to me, man. Like I say, anyway, and had people going back and forth on the TikTok page going crazy about. Some people were saying, and follow us on TikTok if y'all not already. IG, TikTok, YouTube, everything. Anyway, she was saying, a lot of people saying, why you want to give a rematch? It was a close fight. It was a good fight, whatever. But she's going up for the unification bout. She already said she want to
She
unify.
won the undisputed bout.
My
Yeah.
bad, undisputed. So you can't be mad at anybody for going after undisputed when they already won.
Right,
Like
right.
this. We might circle the block back. We might circle the block later. You go out and you know what I'm saying. You go out and do something, do your thing. Go out and knock off a head or two, and then and you call her name out after every fight. Go there at 130. They're at 130, and I think 135. I think Mikayla Mayer might be entertaining going to 135 or whatever. But she said she's ready for the next big challenge if she can't get a rematch. And it was a good fight, and it would be something that people would be licking their chops to see again. But
yeah, without a
the
doubt.
biggest
People
upset for me was like in the 10th and the final round. I just felt like, and honestly, I felt like it was arrogant. Because I had Baumgartner winning. And mainly because she landed, I think she outlanded it slightly over the total punches or whatever. But Mikayla Mayer she landed way more jabs. She might have landed about 100 more jabs. She was the jabber, and people, she fought behind the long jab. But Baumgardner the body punching. I mean the power punching. She killed it with the power punching. All her punching, and it looked like when you look at the two. Baumgartner's face was, she could have went and did a photo shoot. And Mikayla, you see the damage that she accumulated, and like I said, the Baumgartner, and that was my thing from watching. I'm like, she had real power and she got real speed. I wasn't sure, and I just felt like, because we always compare, the fight. I forgot the other. What's the lady name that Mikayla Mayer fought?
Amadouche. When she fought
I was just in my mind, I was just like, Baumgartner. I didn't think Amadouche had a lot of power. I didn't feel like, from what I saw, it didn't look like her punches were that effective. I just felt like Baumgartner had the third in power with the speed, and it was her head movement. Like she definitely athletic. One thing I didn't like that I saw that she was doing that aggravated me. I ain't gonna even lie. She was telegraphing because she did switch it up later, but she was so with that right straight right or overhand right. She kept throwing, and she was timing her. She kept timing, and see, Mikayla took so long to adapt to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She took so long to adapt. She was getting clipped by that overhand right. She was getting clipped by the same punch over and over. And I'm like, what you doing? Then she ended up switching it up. But also, Baumgardner went to, she starts coming with the left, and she started mixing it up also. So end of the day, man, it was an amazing fight. And I want to see it again just because I know they don't like each other, bro.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you why I want to see it again. I'm gonna tell you why I really want to see it again. And I want to see it again because I think if we see it again, we're going to get the fight. We're going to get Savannah Marshall versus Clarissa Shields. Because I think if we see it again, honestly speaking, bro, I'm going to keep it real. And I'm only making this comparison because these two ladies' fight happened back to back, right? But to keep it 100, if you're Mikayla Mayer, you had to fight like Savannah did. Yes. Like the way that Savannah is not gonna outbox Clarissa Shields, you're not gonna outbox Alycia Baumgardner. You're just not gonna do it. You're not gonna stand on the outside and out jab Alycia Baumgardner. And the reason why I'd be intrigued to see a second bout,
well, she did out jab her now, but she did not land her.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to jab to a victory over Alycia Baumgardner.
No.
Because Alycia is very athletic and she can outbox her. But what I will say though, bro, and the reason why I love to see the rematch, and people are going to clamor for it at some point, even if it doesn't happen right away, is because I would love to see how this fight goes if Mikayla Mayer pushed the pace. Because while Alycia Baumgardner did outbox her, I will say Alycia didn't throw caution to the wind and just try to knock Mikayla out and exhaust herself. So she did try to be savvy in the ring, and she tried to outbox her and not fight out of her character. And I think that's also what happened, where a lot of people felt like the fight wasn't as exciting as it seemed, is because both ladies in this first fight, both ladies kind of fought their game plan, and neither of them. It's just that Alycia.
Nobody said F it and just
right. Yeah, nobody went. You're right.
And honestly, if it was gonna be one, it would have had to be, because I feel like Baumgardner knew what she was doing was enough. I feel like
exactly.
She was able to get out of the range, and she was able to move and slip punches and catch her.
Right. It would have had to be Mikayla.
It would have had to be Mikayla, but Mikayla did that. I don't know if she would have made it.
But that's my whole point. But you know why I would love to see it? The reason why I would love to see it is because we saw spots where, and this is when Mikayla came on, we saw spots where with Alycia was dominant, but you could also tell it's like, all right, like you just said, Q, I'm doing enough. I'm not gonna push it where like I'm gonna go try to stop her.
Comfortable thinking they was gonna get the victory, the decision,
Yeah. So I would love to see the second one. That's the only reason why I say I love to see the second one, because if you're Mikayla, you would have to force the action, which naturally, like you said, bruh, either Alycia is gonna get her out of there, or we're gonna see a fight of the year, or we would see Alycia tie her out in a war, and that would make for a fight of the year too. That's what I would love to see.
And that could have been part of it on her. And I just feel like I sort of want to see her press more. I feel like she could press and cut the ring off and went to the body more. I feel like we probably could have saw, but salute to both of those ladies, man. Right. I'm very happy, and I sort of feel bad for Mikayla Mayer that she can't get a rematch, but I do understand. And if you don't, if you're really not rocking with them, you ain't gonna let them get another payday or another shot. You know what I'm saying? Not when you could press and go get undisputed. Why even go back? You know what I'm saying? Why even go back immediately, rather? You know what I'm saying? Because but Mikayla Mayer, you can push the issue, but I don't know if for Alycia, if she's gonna be moving up, because it'll probably have to be at 135 if they meet again.
Well, what Mikayla Mayer has to do now, though, bro, is she has to sit back. She has to get back on ESPN, dominate and keep winning, and she has to sit back, let Alycia go become undisputed, and then let the public pressure for the rematch come to Alycia, because I don't see Alycia wilting. If enough public pressure comes and everybody's like, Alycia, you ain't really beat her like that. You beat her, but it was a close fight. I don't think Alycia, and that money's there. I don't see Alycia running from it in another year or two if the public really clamors for it after she's undisputed. But like you said, bro, you can't ever knock anybody for going to chase undisputed. And there's no rematch clause, so I get it fully from Alycia Baumgardner. And the last thing I'll say on it, bro, is Alycia did say this leading up to the fight, and sometimes you don't know what to make of it, but it was true in Alicia's case. One time when they were arguing, bro, Alycia said, "I'm more athletic than you," right? And Mikayla said, "What does that mean? What does that mean?" And I will say, in the case of Alycia, it meant a whole lot. Her athleticism and her boxing skill was just on a different level than Mikayla last night. And I think that I now understand what Alycia was meaning when she was saying she was more athletic than her, because, bruh, she's quicker, she's faster, she got better lateral movement. So Mikayla would have to really go, how they say, Mexican style. She would have to go forward and just throw
punches. Ahead, Mo, because boy, you know what I'm saying? End of the day, yeah, it's my baby beat your baby.
Right. Hey man, we gonna see when that rematch happen, man. But shout out to Alycia Baumgardner, man, because it's good for her too, man. Because sometimes you need a fight like this to get yourself on the map. I think, even after the fight, you heard her talk about all the people who were doubting, and I think for a lot of people, nobody knew of an Alycia Baumgardner until now. But I think now everybody knows who Alycia Baumgardner is now.
And she has the star power, bro. She got the look, she got the swag, she backs it up. She got knockout power, and she dope like her. One day, she'll get boxing by a TV interview, man.
For real, though.
Real sporty, you know what I'm saying? She real sporty and she real sharp. I like how she speaks. She speaks well. She got it all, man. I just think, this is something that catapulted her to another level, man. This is what she needs, because she had like an early loss or two on her record. And that's one thing, she got tired of hearing Mikayla talk about what she hasn't done, and she ain't, like she just woke up and got this opportunity. She's like, I don't work for everything I done got. I don't work for everything. You know what I'm saying? She showed her. She put that pain in, bro. She put that pain in. So Mikayla might have put that pain in to get a rematch. She got to get out there. She might have taken a couple of, fights. She probably wouldn't have took, once you lose, you ain't in the driver's seat no more like that. So you got to do what you got to do. And if she could stay in the 130-pound range, we'll probably get it sooner than later, the rematch. We'll see how it go. Or maybe Baumgardner will be undisputed, and maybe she'll move. I don't know, because I think she hasn't been at 130 as long as Mikayla May. I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
And she was anyway. We'll see what the future holds, man. Shout out to both of the queens, man. Y'all did y'all thing.
Yeah, man.